Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here. Welcome back to Star Ocean, the Divine Force, Laeticia's route. In today's episode, we're going to go through the section with the Tyrannus. So that's the part after you invade the Imperial capital. Maybe learn more a little bit about Lola and what happens down on the planet while Raymond's up in space. I do know that we get to go through one field area or one section of the field area outside the Tyrannus that we don't naturally visit on Raymond's route. So we'll go up to the part where we're about to recruit Theo, I think is where this video will go. So thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoy. Yeah, I don't like to have all these like really big loose threads left unaccounted for.
Is apparently no less than 3 hours
These are,
away from
it's not just like
Astroport's
little
orbit.
plot threads, these are like big plot threads. They just completely leave out.
Hours out.
Unfortunately, the unidentified vessel also possesses speed on par with the Astoria. Depending on what they want, it may be dangerous to take our time here.
I was hoping we would have had a bit more time.
What do we do about Lola?
How does Raymond justify keeping Duma with
Even if we apprehend
Laeticia
her and
after
take
he
her
goes
with
up into
us,
space?
Our own violations of military law rule out the prospect of a proper investigation. The Akizuki's purpose is to rescue the crew of the Aegis. I'd prefer to postpone the arrest of any Virian deserters until we're properly prepared.
Hey Armand, welcome to the stream.
Laeticia, can you keep an eye on Lola in the meantime?
Yes, there are a great many things we wish to ask her as well.
Great, thank you. On behalf of the Federation, I sincerely apologize for this inconvenience.
Oh, nice gesture. If only I could stick around a little longer, I could gather some intel from her. And take it back to Vergold as a nice souvenir.
Do you think Theo will be fun to play? He looks like he plays like
Sorry for rushing
Aramat,
off
so I
like
hope
this.
he's fun. Hope he's more fun than
You
JJ.
cannot take me with you.
Like JJ was good as a
Then
computer partner, but
Perhaps
he wasn't very
I
fun to
can
play
ask
as.
that you not leave.
It'd be hard to refuse if you did.
Forgive me.
Like, he was
I
clunky,
did
he was
not
focused on
intend to
counters, and he only had
impose
like
upon you.
2 attacks besides all his counters.
Must you leave so
I hope Theo
early?
actually has a sizable
have
moveset
Yet
at least.
to even thank you.
You saved my life. Took me in and helped me to survive on this world. Rescued my friends as well. It wouldn't be fair of me to ask you for anything else.
You have made the princess cry.
A man who brings a woman to tears is a vile man indeed.
So you're leaving?
Yes. Remaining on this world any longer will do nothing more than cause harm.
I am hoping this is not farewell forever.
No, we Vergoldians aren't bound by Federation laws. If I start missing you guys, I can come whenever I want. And if you call, I'll come running. Not to mention Duma here. There's no way we're getting it away
See,
from
why do we
Laeticia
leave
now.
Duma with Laeticia then?
And since it is Yedis's cargo, we'll have to come back to get it.
Why don't you just take it with you now?
Yes, that is true.
It just doesn't make
Do not
sense.
think of staying away too long. I dislike leaving my debts unpaid.
Indeed, I formally command you to visit us again. I dare say your name shall never be forgotten in the kingdom of Osiris.
Mariel to Akizuki, requesting transport.
Ray,
No better hands for this nation to be in than yours.
Farewell, Ray.
Goodbye, Laeticia.
Okay, now we get to see some new stuff. What's gonna happen? How do we make friends with Lola?
Highness,
Nina didn't even say anything during that whole cutscene.
Nina, lift your head.
Laeticia.
Ray said that he would see us again. He does not lie. I know he would not say as much if he did not mean it. That is why we need to make this land a more peaceful place in time for their next visit. Right?
It is as you say.
Everyone, let us end that which makes our future uncertain.
You refer, of course, to Valange, Gaston, and the Emperor, yes?
Yes. If they are not found, the Empire could be led astray yet again.
I suggest we go chat with our friend in that case.
You mean our guest in the cells?
Also, I realized Chloe didn't say anything during that cutscene either. Why am I still low on HP? Could they not have healed me through the cutscene? Yeah, at least I get to keep Nina for now. Need my healer. Kind of painful without her, even though she causes me
The dungeon is
no
where they
shortage
kept
of headaches
Chloe,
either.
right?
The very same. We should come upon it heading west from here. Let us go.
Ooh, Duma points.
Pardon our intrusion.
Let's see what she has to say. What makes us suddenly trust her and become friends?
It appears our situations have reversed.
Indeed. However, Lola, I have not come here to execute you.
You're here to ask about Colonel Valange, Gaston, and the Emperor.
You seem intelligent. No good will come of leaving them unaccounted for.
I assume you have a thought as to where they may have fled?
Silence will not help you.
We pledged our loyalty to the Emperor. If you wish for me to break that oath, I ask only that you offer me appropriate incentive.
How about not being executed?
That's what I find most odd. With your abilities, you all could have assumed control of the Empire. Why swear loyalty to an underdeveloped
Oh, is she
man?
finally gonna explain this?
Because the Emperor may just become the savior of our homeworld. Back at the Imperial capital, you asked why we had such an interest in Duma.
We did.
Colonel Valange and Gaston have been assimilated once already. Our home, the planet of Vir, was subtly, yet irreversibly, infiltrated by Scorpium. Duma was one of their advanced scouts.
Duma is...
You all seem to be making use of its abilities conveniently. That convenience is how Duma and the Scorpium find acceptance. Before we knew it, all of Vir was.
We have only just begun to learn about the greater galaxy. There is much I wish to ask about the Vir, Scorpium, and you, Lola.
What would that gain you? I'm an enemy of the kingdom. You'd be better off executing me immediately.
Lola.
I have no home to return to. That Federation officer will kill me to keep my mouth shut.
Marielle would never do such.
I can't trust any member of the Federation. His Majesty, the Colonel, and Gaston are gone too. This is where it ends for me.
You give up quite easily.
What?
Despite stating quite plainly that we had no intentions of executing you, you have proven less resolute than imagined. Asirius will soon make peace with Emperor Gerard. We must know the truth of this war, so that neither we nor the Empire will ever allow it to happen again. Thus, you are an invaluable witness for all parties involved. If you will commit to helping build peace between our lands, we are willing to negotiate with you. Why, exactly, did you come to our world?
To save Vir.
You wish to save your home?
But to be honest, I just wanted to live a quiet life with the Colonel.
Well, considering he abandoned you, I don't think he has feelings for you, Lola.
I believe both I and Emperor Gerard could easily grant such a wish.
If I cooperate.
Wait, Laeticia, what are you guaranteeing? That she can be with the Colonel or that she can save her homeworld?
My word.
Neither of those things are things that you can promise.
That depends on them, but I will do what I can.
And don't hand me over to that Federation officer if she returns.
On my family's name.
Laeticia, I don't know if this is a promise you should be making on your own decision, you know?
Our ship, the Tyrannus, crashed to the east of the Imperial capital. I believe that's where the Colonel, Gaston, and His Majesty are now.
You speak of a celestial ship?
Free me from this place. I have to go to them. You won't know how to get inside the ship without me. Like I said, the Tyrannus is east of the Imperial capital. Let's go.
Okay, so she still didn't explain. How does she expect Boldor to help save Vir? Like, they just want to install him as a figurehead? And if, okay, was their homeworld taken over by regular Scorpium, or was it like the radical, like, separatist Scorpiums? Either case doesn't make sense, because Gaston and Volange are partially incorporated into Scorpium, and they want to join up with, like, Remington. With one, they hate the Federation, but Remington's a corrupt Federation leader. But if they don't like Scorpium, why are they trying to reintegrate back into the radical Scorpium? I guess their only goal is to restore Vir, so they're just gonna do whatever it takes and side with whoever, I guess. It just, no one's motivations make sense in this game. It's like how Theo was all over the place with his motivations. Like, it feels like they were like, we want the plot to go in this direction, so we'll just make the characters act according to how we want to reach that.
I never thought I would ever walk through the kingdom of Osirius freely. Don't you think everyone will be afraid of me? It's not far from here to the southern fort gates.
Also, we should have gotten permission to release you from your cell, you know?
Might be best to first ensure all our preparations are in order.
Also, I guess I don't feel like starting the next battle low on health, so I'll just eat some blueberries, I guess.
Here! Right on time.
Hey, Hakase, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I guess I could just quick travel to the capital and then leave from there.
This ship of yours, the Tyrannus, it lies eastward of our...
You needn't be so on guard. I won't try anything.
Do not say goodbye until God speaks.
If it sounded easy to you, then that's because you're still a child.
It doesn't change what you did. You'll never be able to excuse your actions.
That's fine. I never expected it.
She's still like a freaking war criminal. She did spread a freaking disease and kill a bunch of people. Even if we came up with a cure that maybe saved a bunch of people, like presumably some people still died from it. But again, let's just hand wave that. That's not important, I guess. No, Theo doesn't join you, I think, until after you beat the Tyrannus. I think he joins you like as close as possible to you leaving for space to kind of time him closer to JJ. Unless you have to return from the Scorpion base to come back to get him afterwards. But I'm pretty sure he joins you before you go to JJ.
You devised brought great pain to Nilbeth.
Are you suggesting that I apologize?
No. Though you possess a rather complex disposition, I believe that at heart you are essentially an affable.
Oh, Malkia, you're very understanding.
What?
Persuading someone to accept a new power requires considerable negotiating ability. Without you being as you are, the Empire would never have developed so much in such a short time.
I praise for an enemy.
Well, by mishap, I have spent more than a decade in the presence of a man who grumbles about every little misfortune. I merely thought it wise to learn from even my enemies, if I am able.
What?
So, what exactly is your connection to Valange?
He is my commanding officer, that's all.
You sure that's all?
I sensed there was something more to it from you.
What? Don't be
Okay, now this is new area that we haven't been through.
Advice from one who has seen more days than you. Do not let your next opportunity slip away. Do so, and you may never know when one will next present itself.
I just told you there is nothing between us.
What are you two blathering about?
Pay us no heed.
Precisely.
Okay, everyone's just airing out all their dirty laundry with Lola, and she's just hand-waving it all away. Okay. Again, this area is so large, but it's so desolate. There's very few enemy groups. There's the capital.
Lady Malkia, don't you think you're being too friendly with her?
I want to listen to the conversation, so I don't want to get into a fight.
No new information simply because I was.
But they keep having these conversations at badly timed times.
I do, but still.
You are not required to forgive the terrors she brought to pass in your homeland, Nina. However, though you may not forgive them, I ask that you accept what she has done as an individual.
I can't. I refuse.
Is it not true that you chose to put your research into a treatment and cure for Helgar's disease on hold in order to rail against your enemies?
Well, yes, but...
Her plight is no different. Neither you nor I nor Lola are deities capable of absolute benevolence. All on this mortal plane find themselves at times not doing what they must, or doing what they must not. What matters is that neither you nor Lola avert your gaze from the results of your decisions.
Okay.
It sounds so convincing when Malkia says it. Like, I think I agree with like the latter half of what she said, but the first half was kind of iffy. Again, I'm not here to wax philosophy. Obviously, the game just wants you to like Lola again and use her as a plot device, so... I also don't think Valange and Gaston ever answer for why they leave Lola behind. Like, they just never address that either. And she doesn't seem to care either.
Enemies, get ahead.
Prepare for the worst.
can't see anything when Midas's spells are going on. But they're useful. Except when you're against a bunch of enemies at once.
Preparations complete.
At least this is more interesting than sitting on the Aldous and watching all those cutscenes play out.
It's not that far. Lambert and Theo made the journey on foot, so you can too.
If anyone feels unwell along the way, I'm the one who has to heal them.
I'll look forward to seeing your skills at work then.
Do they not fear Imperial citizens drawing near?
I am sure they must have that cloaking the others mentioned.
The Tyrannus is almost completely disabled. Its cloaking device is broken, and we've barely been able to maintain a portion of its EMP weaponry and internal functions. Though the ship isn't far from the city, it's concealed by complex terrain, so no one will find it.
Tell us.
No one, you
just
say.
What could Boldore and Valange be plotting from such a location?
I can think of several things. They could be mending their bodies, retrieving the Scorpium device they had planned to use when Princess Laeticia wed Prince Gerard.
Why did they want to convert me and Gerard?
Perhaps some other purpose that is known only to them.
Oh, do you see that? Suddenly Laeticia's body like bent sideways.
Absolutely incredible. Raymond's pod pales in comparison.
So there are more of these massive objects flying amongst the stars.
The Tyrannus is actually on the smaller side. Come, let's go inside.
So exquisite.
Okay, and then we'll meet back up with Ray's group, and then the plot will continue like normal. We journey through part of it on our own? I think we do, because I remember they need to contact the Aldous. But does that mean Laeticia goes through the dungeon twice? Unless there's like a shortcut. I mean, there is a second floor with that like fallen ceiling. No, the divided sections in this game are very short. That's why I'm barely really getting anything out of this Laeticia playthrough.
So this is what it's like inside.
Astounding.
Nearly all of its functions have ceased. Now, let's head to the bridge. The Colonel
Well, I
and
guess
the
we just
others will be
cutscene our
there.
ways to the end.
What? Why are the security droids attacking me?
Because you've been betrayed,
That
Lola.
just must mean they're here. That seems pretty obvious even to someone like me.
Attack!
Stay calm.
You have good eyes,
What are you doing, Lola? Oh, okay.
Stars above.
So I actually have to go through this
Suppose it would be
section.
Safe to assume there will be similar obstacles ahead.
Probably. How long do you plan to cower? Get a hold of yourself.
Yes, you're right.
Be on your guard as we make our way to this bridge.
Brace for a fight.
So, like, I get that you have security droids. Why do you have shambling corpses in your ship? Please explain. Forgot these things are annoying because I think you need to hit them with magic to actually do real damage. Why I'm hoping Midas hits them, but he's not doing. Ow! Belched out like a million farts at me.
Where is this bridge, and to what does it connect?
It's not the sort you're thinking of. And usually we could take the turbo lift up. But it'll be no easy feat to get there in this mess. We'll need to take the cargo. We won't make it through this way. Let's try another route.
Well, I really do have to go through the dungeon twice.
Did you not think to repair it?
It's kind of silly.
If things destroyed this badly, we really had no choice but to ditch the vessel.
Says you. Still looks like it could all be put back into place.
I really am just going through it completely. Maybe this is to make up for the fact that Rey gets to go through the ancient coil and the castle jails, but still, it's not very exciting for Laeticia. Where's Nina? Nina, come over here and heal me. Darn, it's on the other side of this door. Okay, up and around. Oh, we see this cutscene when Raymond first enters this room too. But if we have to go back through it twice, then... And this cutscene is completely pointless too, it's the same enemy. It's not like... I thought it was a boss the first time we came in here. Just an odd choice. I wish I had more AP right now. That'd be nice.
Warning, energy levels low. Acceleration.
Bleed! That's what you get for messing with us!
Where am I going? Aha. Oh right, I forgot. This area has all the weird textures on the the walls and the lighting.
Exquisite.
I'm gonna guess that this does not appear on the PS5 version.
The keycard for the transporter is missing.
Oh, come on.
That can only mean the Colonel or Gaston are using it already.
And this device cannot be operated without a key of cards. What options have we now?
There's a spare in the living quarters. That's up above us. So we still don't have a way to get to it.
Your Highness, this vessel is marked with holes. Surely one might lead us to the levels above.
Indeed. And with our lovely little Duma, we are sure to find a way.
Okay, I remember that there were like holes and stuff that we went through earlier, but they don't really mark them on the map. I think they're through here.
Ah, our darling Duma should be able to see me through that opening. All you require is this keycard from the living quarters, yes?
You should find a console up there. Use the keycard on it and we should get access to the transporter.
I can't see a thing.
So exquisite.
Oh, I remember coming up here as Raymond, walking around and going, why aren't there more chests up here? Is this a secret area? So that explains that.
Looks like the power for the turbo lift is out. We'll need to repair the control console before we can use it.
Does anything here actually work? And let me guess, we're gonna need another one of your keycards, right?
You catch on fast. We'll have to search the living quarters further up ahead for it.
What's this? Oh, this must be where I bring the card afterwards. I can hear enemies like on the other side of the wall trying to detect me.
Exquisite.
Keycard. Is that keycard there during Raymond's route? Or is it not because Laeticia's already gotten it? I think I remembered seeing like an opened chest when I came up here as Raymond. I could be misremembering, though. Do I use the keycard on the turbo lift here? Where do they want me to go? Do I go back to the door? Oh, okay, here. Do I find myself getting more attached to one of my characters with time as I develop more of who they are? Yeah, I guess that's pretty natural, right? They're like, as long as it's a character you're going to consistently keep putting time into, you're going to become attached to them. But of course, there's always the character concepts you might, not to say discard, but favor less, I guess. Wait, now you're telling me to go down? And I just... But... What? I wasn't paying attention to what Laeticia said. I don't think it's... Whatever I need, I don't think it's on this floor. Guessing it has nothing to do with this either, okay. No console here. Do you want me to go back here? Oh, I can't even go.
That
Oh,
keycard we found should let us
but now
in
I can go
here.
this way. Okay. Just the frame rate here is so bad. There's so much stuff.
Destroy.
I can't tell where I'm going. Okay.
Neutralized.
That's not open. Let's check this way first.
Threat detected ahead.
I'm surprised how much of this dungeon you go through with just Laeticia's group, and then have to go through it a second time with Raymond's group. Like, that's so weird. It's just such a weird design choice. Like, plot-wise, I guess it makes sense, but gameplay-wise, it's kind of weird. Hey, Psycho Reaper, welcome to the stream. Yes, I'm complaining about all the unanswered things. I thought Laeticia's route would shed more light on certain topics, but... Is this guy stuck inside the environment? I can't see a thing. Like, when I play a game, especially on stream, like, a lot of it is like a stream of consciousness. I'm just kind of saying what comes to mind. Like, there's a lot of these things, you know, you can kind of surmise the answers yourselves, but I still like to point them out. Like, yeah, Laeticia probably needed permission to get Lola out of jail, but yeah, she is the princess, so she probably has some kind of authority that we can hand wave. Like, I realize that, but it's still something worth noting, right? Or like, oh, the shops get more expensive as you go through the game. Yeah, of course I realize that shops get more expensive as you go through a game, but I can still point it out. So sometimes people don't... Maybe it's just my brand of humor or commentary, but...
Exquisite.
Sometimes people feel the need to answer every single thing I'm trying to say, but I'm like, I'm not really actually looking for answers. I'm just more pointing stuff out. Because, yes, there are some things that you kind of answer on your own, outside of the confines of the game. Or you can kind of piece together things. Like, it's Xenoblade 3. Like, yes, there's a lot of plot elements you can piece together that they don't tell you directly. But some of the things I would still like to be told a little bit more. Like, I like it when a game has things that you need to piece together yourself, but there's like a line between what I think is necessary for that and what's not. Like, Umaneko is a great example. As we play more Umaneko, you'll see there's a lot of things that go unanswered, but they give you enough clues to piece it together yourself, and that's intentional. But then sometimes it feels like games make it very unintentional. I guess I'm just a little disappointed that Laeticia's route hasn't really added more to my experience. And I'm really holding out that maybe just being able to play as Theo might... He's fun to play as, that might help ease all that, but you don't get him till the end, so... Oh, Albert's dead. What's killing him? Nina, can you take care of that? I'm also not quite sure if I'm supposed to be going this way or not.
exquisite.
These doors are all locked.
How exquisite.
Okay, I see something on the map that I need to examine. Come on. I think I know I need to fall through that hole to get to this area. That must be on the next floor. Ow! I hate getting hit by like one thing and losing like 5 AP because you get stun locked into it. Oh, can someone help me fight these casters? They're all just sitting here casting, unabated. I can't see and I'm getting hit.
Had I only trained harder.
Victory will be ours.
Oh, here, okay. Okay, but I have the keycard, right? Unless there's another keycard. Do I have to get the keycard from the other, like the one I have to fall through the hole and go around? Also, if I fix the turbo lift here, does that mean it's fixed when Ray comes through? I mean, I guess it was fixed when Ray came through, now that I think about it. I don't think I actually had to unlock it.
Threat neutralized.
Seriously? So I need another key card? Okay, that must be the other one I saw on the map then.
How exquisite.
There's another vent there. Oh, there's another hole here. That's where I probably need to go. That's just an empty thing. Wait, that is not another floor. That's just a straight up hole to the sky. Yeah, that is. I don't think that's a hole I'm supposed to go through. You go down the hole, okay.
Brace for a
Midas, can you pepper these guys with spells? Again, I'm not sure what makes it so these, like, I thought these guys just have really high physical resistance and low magic resistance. Something seems to make them vulnerable to physical damage, I just don't know what. Or is it just destroying their target areas? Or something like that. Oh hi, you're still alive. Hey Lola, you good up there? You like to float up in the sky a lot, don't you? Yes, this is where I think I need to go. Aha, okay.
This should give us access to the turbo lift control console. We should head back to it.
Okay, why aren't any of these things marked on my map? It's just weird because usually they mark everything on your map and then suddenly they just kind of drop it. That's why I'm confused about where to go. Oh, I already killed you guys, come on. Okay. Finally.
Here goes nothing. We should at last have access to the turbo lift now. Let's make our way back to the far side.
Let me guess, all the enemies respawned. Or maybe not. Oh, you guys are here. I really want to use my batting, but I want to save it for the boss, too. Midas is hurting. Get away from him. Midas, can you step into Nina's glowing green thing?
This cannot be!
Wow, Baird. Oh, now Midas is dead too. Nina, can you revive him? He's right there. Fine, I'll do it myself. I don't remember where I was going. This way. This way! Here, this way! No, that way! This way! I should just skip these enemies, but I want the XP. Ow! I'm gonna die. Ow! Can someone hit these caster enemies? I swear to gosh. Why am I dying to trash? Just gonna dodge around the field. At least we have Theo and Lola.
Threats detected.
Here!
Gosh, the frame rate is killing me here. Okay, finally.
Bridge. Here we are. The bridge is up ahead.
No chests. Okay, ooh. I did not expect to have to go through the whole dungeon as Laeticia's group. We're gonna have to go through it again as Raymond's.
It seems safe enough here. Where could they be, though?
Unbelievable. This must be where the ship is operated from. I wonder how...
Hey, don't just go around touching everything.
This much will be of little harm.
Midas, stop being a child.
I swear. All right. I'll start by checking for any life signs other than our own aboard the ship. The escort that Gaston mentioned may also be in a nearby sector. I knew it.
Is this another celestial ship? It looks really different from what we've seen so far.
It's a Scorpion vessel. It may look like a ship. It is actually a single life form.
You're saying this thing is alive?
If it's come to pick up the Colonel and the others, does that mean they're aboard this ship?
Huh. Is it moving?
It's adopting an aggressive stance. It must be targeting something.
I can't imagine what it would be targeting.
There we are. It's after the ship, carrying Lieutenant Kenny and Raymond Lawrence.
So that is Ray and the others?
It seems to me they may be pinned down in hiding to avoid the Scorpion vessel's attention. One careless move can cause them to be perceived.
See, the thing is
as a
here,
threat.
that Scorpion ship is technically a good Scorpion ship. It has not been integrated to the
Is there nothing
Separatists
we can
yet.
do?
So
Just remember this the next time we negotiate.
that's JJ and his group, and they fire on Raymond just because they think that they're making an offensive maneuver, which is a poor assessment considering they have very little firepower. But they never explained this
What
either.
are you doing?
The Tyrannus was originally a Federation ship. If they're nearby, I should be able to. The Federation transport ship Akizuki. We should be able to help them from planet side.
So we can aid them.
Yes. I should have a channel through to them shortly. Ah.
Ray!
Laeticia!
Ray! I am so glad you are safe. You are facing off with the Scorpion ship, yes?
What's going on? Laeticia, why are you with Lola?
We'll get to that later. Lola to the Akizuki. The Scorpion vessel is gaining altitude. It's begun to circle around while decreasing absolute speed.
Decreasing absolute speed? You mean it is adopting an aggressive posture?
We are still in the shadow of the planet, and cannot confirm this from our end. Strategic and schematic maps still display a predicted trajectory.
Lola, can you send your schematics over to us?
Already done.
Thanks. There they are. Damn it. Cutting comms for now.
I hope they are safe.
There's no way to tell. Everything now depends on their skills.
See, Duma's suddenly displaying like physical emotions, like emotes and stuff. Like Duma just inexplicably starts doing that around this time of the game.
Ray! What happened? It just exploded!
Wait, wasn't that the one Ray and the others were aboard?
No.
I'm detecting transfer signatures. I believe they may have escaped. My guess is they're close by.
Oh good, does that mean I don't have to walk through the dungeon on the way out? We're gonna have to go through it again anyways.
Hey, Laeticia.
He's just like right there.
We're safe, somehow.
Far be it from me to interrupt this joyous reunion, but I've pinpointed the Emperor's location. They're still inside the Tyrannus.
What? What do you mean, the Emperor?
There's a good chance that the Scorpion vessel that destroyed your ship just now is here to collect Colonel Volange and Gaston. And perhaps the Emperor.
And what is Boldor hoping to accomplish aboard this strange ship?
The Emperor knows of the Scorpion. Leaving them unaccounted for wouldn't be a good idea. Not for me, and not for Asarius.
Let us be off. There is no telling what
See, they don't
will
even
do if we
introduce
leave them
Marielle's
unchecked.
crewmates here.
I'm with you.
So again, it feels like
If they know
Raymond's
something
story has
about that
more to
Scorpion
it.
ship, I definitely want to hear it.
If you choose between just seeing Raymond's side or just seeing Laeticia's side, just seeing Raymond's side makes the story make more sense.
You will have to wait outside. The interior has been fortified by Colonel Volange and the others. Once we know it's safe, I'll have Raymond Lawrence contact you.
Huh? Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Understood. Ray, be careful.
Let's make our way. The Colonel and the others seem to be down on the lowest level.
Alright then. Gotta say though, seeing this ship crash right into the surface like this is kinda impressive.
Fancy running into you here. Didn't think we'd be meeting again so soon.
Thankfully, the whole crew made it off before the ship blew up. Few of us as there were.
This is the first time we've met face to face. Though I think I've heard your voice before.
We may not be fighters, but at least we can protect ourselves.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go through the dungeon just like usual, huh?
Looks like this is gonna be its own maze of sorts. You sure we can get through here?
I can. I was just in there anyway, so I'll lead the way.
It would seem there are yet enemies afoot, however. Best proceed carefully.
You got a visual on us, Ant? Great. Transfer us up in about 3 minutes from now.
This is...
I understand how determined you all are. But from our side, we really want to maintain good relations between His Majesty and Dr. Marcus.
I understand. I will go and request their approval.
Yeah. And when you're ready, all you need to do is press that button. Gather everyone who wants to go out into space, choose someplace discreet.
Understood.
I'll be waiting.
I'm surprised Lola doesn't want to come with us.
Got it.
Based on her wanting to track down Volange. I know she probably is apprehensive of Marielle.
He better not leave us behind after saying all that.
Don't worry, Uncle Midas. He left that thing with Laeticia after all.
Yes. So for the time being, let us return to the Royal City. We must inform the others of Boldor's doings.
I think this is the part where we have the chance to recruit Theo, right? Otherwise it wouldn't make sense to do it until we get back from space, from Vergold, which is a long ways from here. Much later than when we get JJ. And again, I want to start playing as Theo.
We must report to my father in the castle.
We should make our way towards the castle. It's easy enough to see from anywhere around here, but I wonder how it looks from up in the sky.
So everyone's dying from that last fight. I guess it was, that fight just ends based on your HP. Because the first time I did it, I got them down to like 20%, and then they hit us with a big move, and then it ended. I wonder if Welch's last event happens now, or if it happens after we get back from Vergold. I could check now. Because I assumed it's sometime after the war ends, but I wasn't sure if we should check before the Tyrannus. Not that it's a big deal, I guess. It's just the same cutscene with Laeticia reacting instead of Ray.
We shall part ways here for now.
Part ways?
We are on the verge of venturing to unknown worlds. Surely you must all have preparations to make? Nina, Maester Midas, Lady Malkia, please use the Fulga if needed.
Ah, yes. From the air, we can reach even Nilbeth in the blink of an eye.
Oh, right. Dr. Eason.
It has been some time since I left Ada.
We shall reconvene tomorrow at midday in the castle courtyard. Please spend the time until then as you see fit.
I like how Theo didn't say anything.
Okay, we'll be back before you know it.
I shall return. Leave without me and I'll never forgive you.
We shall see you tomorrow.
What's going to happen to me after all this? I assume I have a date with the Executioner's axe.
Do you still not trust us? Without you, there is much we will never learn about what took place on the Tyrannus and the battle to come. Please, aid us in our cause. Did you not come to our world in search of a peaceful life? Now then, I must report to my father.
We're just gonna let her roam around freely? We're not gonna tell her, like, hey, we need to put you in a cell or a bedroom or somewhere.
Theo, what is it?
I'll leave it to you to report to my uncle. I have another stop I would like to make.
Cousin?
Is this where I can go recruit Theo? What's this yellow dot here? That's a quest. I think that's another rando. He walked in that direction though. Should I go look for him? I remember this quest was like from an old lady or something, but why is she marked yellow on the map? I guess yellow, I can't remember if yellow is an active quest once you've accepted it. I guess it is. Oh, yellow is even before you accepted it. Oh right, it's the Asoa people that are big dots on the map. For some reason I thought it was the quest givers that were also big dots and then it turned yellow after. I'm gonna poke my head into the town here and see if Theo has a marker on the map. When JJ did that, he had a yellow dot on the map. I want to get Theo as soon as possible, because I know then that way he'll still appear in cutscenes. I won't miss out on anything. There's a yellow dot there. I don't think that's Theo, though. I think that's like a... There's like a noble gentleman asks me for a quest. I stuck. I'm just stuck. Yeah, that's just this guy. Okay. You guys must get motion sick watching me play this when I spin the camera around so much, and then you watch the frame rate drop and everything. For that, I apologize. Unless Theo went inside like the inn or one of those buildings, in which that case I would not see the quest marker and I would have missed it. I'll check after we do these cutscenes. Surely the window for recruiting him before you go into space can't be that short, right? It should be possible to have guest JJ in the same party as playable Theo, right? Let's check this map. I guess he's not here.
Your words are difficult to believe, but after all that has transpired, I have little choice but to accept them as true.
Has he not been wondering where we've been this entire time since the
Father,
peace treaty?
Uldur has escaped to the stars with those responsible for bringing misfortune to our world. If left unchecked, I am certain he will disrupt the peace of this world once more.
You will give chase, even into the sea of stars above?
May I have your permission?
I believe you feel it is your duty.
Precisely.
Your Majesty, I shall accompany the princess and guard her with my life.
And what of you?
Your Majesty. My planet was invaded by the Scorpium. The strange life form.
So Lola
that
thought that they were
Emperor
coming here to get
attempted
revenge on the
implant
Scorpium when actually
Princess
Valanche
Laeticia.
and Gaston wanted to join
The world
them.
I knew is no more. Now, your planet faces the exact same crisis. I sincerely believe Princess Laeticia's journey into space, the Sea of Stars, as you call it, will be paramount to the future of your entire planet.
Very well.
Father.
I myself have seen but little of what extends beyond the stars above. It would bring me great joy if all of you were to learn more about that world. Albert and Lola, I entrust the fate of our planet and my daughter in your hands.
You're very quick to trust Lola.
My lord.
She did try to get you executed.
Understood.
Safe travels, my daughter.
I will. And I will return to you, Father. Our preparations must be as thorough as possible.
Can I find Theo now?
You will always have a home here. Your subjects, and all of us in the castle, will be waiting to welcome you back with open arms.
Seriously?
Oh, can I not talk to Lola? Oh, I can't. Oh, no, I can't. I bumped into her and she said, seriously.
I am just now hearing word of the Tyrannus. Prince Gerard and I will need to conduct a first-hand investigation.
Never would I have imagined.
I thought she was
I'd be
missing a
working
voice line.
together with Osirius like this.
Goodbye, Lola. Theo's or Albert's there.
Princess, if I may speak with you about Theo.
Aha!
What of him?
Apparently, he is in the dungeons.
What?
Duke Lambert was returned to the cells after the battle with Baldar and the Imperial capital. Theo may harbor some lingering feelings.
I wonder if we cannot convince him to join us on our journey.
If the request is worded strongly enough, then perhaps.
Our kingdom needs his strength now, as much as it does mine. Let us go speak with him.
If you have any other unfinished business, it would be wise to take care of that as well.
True, it would not be right to keep Ray and the rest waiting. We should return to our chambers and rest once we have finished our errands.
Actually, you know what? I should visit Welch. Why is it telling me to go? Oh, that's my chambers. Okay. We gotta go to the dungeon first. Let's go. I want to see if Welch is available now. I'm just curious when her last cutscene gets unlocked. Because again, I know it's after the war with the Empire's over, but I don't know how soon after. Not that it makes a difference. Again, you don't unlock anything from doing Welch's last... Oh, I wonder if I can like drop in on Nina talking to Ethan or something. Or like an extra scene.
Pardon us.
A journey to the stars. I cannot imagine it, but I cannot refuse Nina once I saw her eyes light up.
Oh, so she's already been here. I can see Albert on the map. I wonder if Nina's inside her house.
I find myself suddenly wondering if Welch came across the other ring she was after. It surprises me she has not sought our assistance in procuring it. Perhaps it is of such value to her, she deems it best to locate it herself. I imagine I might feel quite the same way in her position. I should aim to mirror her determination.
Okay, Laeticia said that the second we walked out of this house last
Pardon
time.
us.
There was no cutscene at the time.
What is it? You know it. Wait, defined by me.
Okay, so I guess she doesn't have hers until you get back from space. Nina in her house?
Pardon us.
Oh, she is.
I received Dr. Izen's blessing. The doctor says he doesn't want anything, but I'm gonna bring him lots of souvenirs anyway.
If she's here... Oh, there's a chest. If she's here, then I want to see if Midas and Malkia have anything to say.
How exquisite.
Sorry, Nina, I'm stealing your secret spice. Why does his house have to be all the way at the end? Hey, Albert.
Pardon us.
Oh, Midas.
I must teach the villagers of Ada how to maintain these machines of mine, as the time of my return is yet unknown.
Well, you've already been away from here for a while, and they've been managing fine.
How exquisite.
You're gonna teach them in one night, Midas? That's pretty impressive. Oh, I thought Malkia would be in her room. She's just right here.
My people gladly bid me farewell. They know I venture forth for the future of the Traffin and the wider world.
Okay, so that's the end of this video. We learned a little bit more about Lola, but not really that much. I thought she was going to say more about why they partnered up with Baldur, but she didn't, really. We didn't get that much new information, but we did get to see the field area outside the Tyrannus. It just feels weird that we had to go through the Tyrannus twice. Once with Laeticia's group and then once after Raymond joins us. At least in Raymond's route, when you go through it, it still feels like the first time. So that was kind of a weird choice. In the next video, we're going to recruit Theo, and then after that, do some scenes where Theo appears exclusively that he does not appear in Raymond's route, and getting closer to the end of the game. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.